Chapter 34. Formation within a formation. Boom. Rolling flames rushed straight towards the Heavenly Blade Life and Death Bureau. Ka. A heavenly blade, incomparably dense, appeared, instantly appearing above the chains, blocking them. Buzz. Thousands of heavenly swords, against the strangling force of the chains. Boom. In the great formation, there were some places, but a great fire burned up, and the faces of the crowd of evil people changed. Crap. Go to the Dragon Turtle Palace to see the Lord. The crowd of villains were incomparably anxious as they quickly headed towards the Dragon Turtle Hall. Outside the Dragon Turtle Hall, Guhai maneuvered the Grand Formation. Earlier, when the 5 chains were about to cut the Grand Formation, it was Guhai who maneuvered the thousands of heavenly blades to crash into it, preventing the chains from falling to the ground. Guhai's face was gloomy. The others were also anxious for a while. My lord, this is Luo Change's Fire Dragon Lock, which is incredibly powerful, riding the Thousand Island Sea for 100 years. He relied on this magic treasure. Scar frowned. Guhai looked at the sky with a gloomy face. One by one, the villains returned and looked at Guhai worriedly. Ka. High in the sky, some heavenly blades, a crack appeared. Obviously, the power of the Fire Dragon Lock was too great, and the Heavenly Blade Life and Death Bureau couldn't hold on any longer. My lord, what should we do now? I heard that last time. Luo Change was the one who used the Fire Dragon Lock to exterminate a clan. And that clan opened the mountain guarding formation, and it was still defeated. Chen Chongchen said with a worried face. As soon as Chen Chongchen was worried, he drew the surrounding villains to reveal their worries. Shut up. My lord has his own response. Gao Xianzi let out a broken cry. Morale must be boosted at this moment. Guhai looked at the sky with a gloomy face. The white mist that covered the sky earlier slowly dissipated, and slowly could see some of the scenes inside. A body lying in all directions. The outside cultivators looked at a chill. 20,000 people, all killed by Guhai. What an awesome tactic. Awesome what? Look, this Heavenly Blade Life and Death Bureau is about to be broken open. Yes, it's getting clearer in there. Look, isn't there a host of heavenly blades holding up at the 5 Fire Dragon Locks? The heavenly blades are constantly appearing to shatter. The formation won't be able to support it for much longer. It's about to break open. What a powerful Fire Dragon Lock. Luo Change, worthy of being the East Sea Thief King. The ancient sea is dead. Countless cultivators in the 4 directions did not look favorably on Guhai. After all, the facts were here. The Heavenly Saber Life and Death Bureau was nearing its limit under the binding and burning of the Fire Dragon Lock. Once the Heavenly Saber Life and Death Bureau broke open, what else did Guhai have to rely on? Duke 9 sipped his clear tea and stared at Guhai and Luo Change engaging in battle in front of him. Fire Dragon Lock. It's indeed a bit capable. The 9th Prince nodded. In the other place, Meng Tai was the one whose pupils abruptly shrunk. It was because Meng Tai's gaze could already see the rubbish dump within the Grand Formation, which was in a mess. Discovered. Oh no. It's been discovered by Guhai. However, Guhai shouldn't be able to break that boundary. But, after digging such a big pit, such an obvious pit, in a moment, Luo Change will definitely discover it. A wave of anxiety appeared on Meng Tai's face. Stomping back and forth, Meng Tai turned his head to look at Wind Bell in his arms. Wind Bell, you're tired, take a rest, Meng Tai softly comforted. Nay, Wind Chime shook her head, but didn't say anything. Who? Meng Tai blew gently on Wind Bell's face. You're tired, go to sleep, sleep for a while. Feng Bell seemed like her sanity was blurred for a while, and she said in a daze, I'm so sleepy. Sleep if you are sleepy, Meng Tai softly said. Feng Zhong slowly closed her eyes, as if she was about to fall asleep. Meng Tai quietly hugged Wind Bell and left to resettle Wind Bell. On top of another mountain peak, Luo Chang's face revealed a scowl. Heavenly blade life and death formation. It's really a good formation. Back then, that mountain gate formation on 6th Island didn't even let my fire dragon lock burn for so long. I'll see how long you can hold out. Fire, rise, boom. The fire dragon lock once again erupted with dazzling fire, as if 5 volcanoes were erupting with magma to melt the entire Heavenly Dagger Life and Death Bureau. Ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka. More and more heavenly sabers crumbled. Looking from the inside, it looked as if the sky was full of lava. The heavenly saber could barely hold on. The crowd of villains showed anxious faces. Only Guhai, however, kept his expression unchanged, grasping the source of the chessboard-shaped formation in his hand. Slowly, the surrounding clouds dispersed for the most part, and the place where Guhai was located was slowly exposed in front of everyone. Everyone in the outside world saw Guhai. Guhai stood in front of the Dragon Turtle Hall, coldly glaring at Luo Chang in the distance, without a trace of fear in his eyes. HMPH. I hate this kind of expression from you. Fire Dragon Lock, rise for me. Luo Chang roared with a glare. Boom. The Fire Dragon Lock was catalyst to the extreme. Its power surged by 1 point once again. Boom, boom, boom. At that instant, large swathes of heavenly swords crumbled away. Snap. Steeply, the heavenly swords at a chain crumbled away. Boom. That chain was the first to land, cutting the heavenly saber life and death bureau in half. Rolling flames immediately incinerated all of that surrounding area, and the fire rushed to the sky, filling the sky with a sea of fire. The formation is broken. Ancient Sea is finished. A cry of alarm came from the outside world all of a sudden. And right at this moment, a figure was suddenly drilling into the sea of fire. The figure was fast, in the midst of the vast fire, and was able to hide his eyes. Most people didn't see who it was clearly. Only 2 people saw it clearly. One of them was the 9 dukes from the outside world. Oh, it's Meng Tai. The 9th prince's eyes glazed over, revealing a hint of surprise. The other one was Guhai. Finally in Guhai's eyes, however, flashed with a hint of anticipation. Luo Chang manipulated the Fire Dragon Lock to sweep towards Guhai. Wow! Large swathes of heavenly swords topped the Fire Dragon Lock. Rolling flames surged towards the direction of the central Dragon Turtle Hall, as if they wanted to completely destroy Guhai. Luo Chang also flew up into the sky. A hint of pride flashed in his eyes as rolling mana surged into the Fire Dragon Lock on his back, continuously burning the large formation. How much longer can you hold out? Ha 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 ha. This broken formation of yours, it's about to break all the way through. How much longer can you hold on? Luo Chang was in the middle of a disdainful laugh. Guhai looked up at Luo Chang. Don't talk too much about everything. You can't break my big formation. What's the use of raving? Guhai said in a cold voice. The grand formation will break soon. Once it breaks, I want all of you to die. Now, listen. Whoever takes down Guhai, I'll let you live. Luo Chang shouted. This was to turn a group of villains. Dao Xianzi, Chen Chongchen, Scar, and Shangwen Scar protected Guhai's side, not letting anyone go, while the crowd of villains only stirred for a short while. Then they stopped paying attention. Guhai coldly looked at Luo Chang, pleasantly unafraid. Guhai focused on Luo Chang and also focused on the junkyard side, which was broken open by the Fire Dragon Lock. But Guhai did it on purpose. Ka-ching ching. Steeply, a crunching sound came from over there. My lord, the boundary is broken. Steeply, a loud shout came from a dark place there. What? The sound of Meng Tai exclaiming in shock came from the abyss. Obviously, Meng Tai didn't expect that he had actually been counted. Guhai's eyes lit up. Finally tricked Meng Tai into breaking the boundary. A hint of joy appeared on Guhai's face as he turned his head towards the sky and said, "All right, Pirate King Luo Chang, thanks for your cooperation. Now, there's no time to play with you. Luo Chang's eyes glared. What did it mean? However, he saw Gu Hai suddenly probe his hand and wave it. Boom! Within the large formation that was filled with fire, rolling white mist suddenly emerged once again. And as soon as the white mist came out, it spread out to cover up all the surrounding fires. In an instant, the fire was gone, and the large formation was recovering madly at an extremely fast speed. Rumble. As soon as the rolling clouds came out, the fire dragon locks were instantly forced to retreat back. The grand formation reappeared, and even denser clouds and mist than before, enveloping the surroundings. Luo Chang's eyes stared, revealing a bewildered look. The countless cultivators around were also stunned for a moment. Gu Hai tricked Luo Chang. It can't be. Just now, when Luo Chang broke the formation, it was just an illusion. Impossible. Wasn't the formation about to break just now? How did it suddenly recover again? Countless cultivators all around revealed a bewildered look. The Ninth Duke's face also sank. Impossible. The Heavenly Blade Life and Death Bureau. It's impossible for its power to increase again. Gu Hai is only in the innate realm. The innate realm can only set up a formation with so much power. How could it possibly block the fire dragon lock? The most depressed person was Luo Chang. Just now, he had been wild for half a day, but after half a day, he was like a clown, helping Gu Hai. What exactly was in that valley earlier? What boundary broke open? Did Gu Hai make use of himself? Asshole! Luo Chang let out a furious shout. The fire dragon locks couldn't advance in an inch. Luo Chang probed his hand, and the fire dragon locks flew out all of a sudden, and with a wave of Luo Chang's hand, they were like 5 giant whips that blasted and lashed down. Boom! The 5 giant whips crashed on top of the grand formation, but the grand formation was still sturdy and couldn't be shaken. Luo Chang's eyes instantly reddened. You can obviously block the fire dragon lock, but you're pretending that you can't. Is lousy that easy to fool? Asshole! Gu Hai, you're dead! Luo Chang shouted amidst his anger. Boom, boom, boom. The 5 chains desperately lashed the grand formation, sending out a roaring sound, a huge vibration that shook the earth in all directions. Enough, Luo Chang. If you don't stop, don't blame me for being impolite. Gu Hai's cold voice came from the rolling clouds. You're not polite. Come on, shrinking head turtle. Come on if you're capable. Luo Chang angrily continued to whip this big formation. Boom, 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 powerful and powerful. A loud roar came out from the great formation. There yin. Steeply, a super huge square heavenly painting halberd emerged from the great formation, and the halberd blasted towards the fire dragon lock at an extremely swift speed. Boom, 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 boom. 5 loud bangs. A miserable scream came from Luo Chang, but it was the 5 chains of the fire dragon lock, which were all chopped off and flew out by the square heavenly painting halberd in the cloud. Boom! The 5 broken chains landed on the ground far away. The magic treasure was depleted. Luo Chang's mind was involved, and he immediately flew aside with a pale face. Broken! The fire dragon locks were broken. How is this possible? Luo Chang revealed extreme disbelief, while the 4 parties of cultivators were also stunned with their mouths open. That fire dragon lock was actually chopped off. What was it? A square sky painting halberd. I remember, in the innate remnant realm, Gu Hai had performed 1,000 armies. This is the 1,000 armies and 10,000 horses, the 28th heaven and earth vertical formation. This isn't the heavenly sword life and death game anymore. It's the 28 heaven and earth vertical and horizontal grand formation.